Alright, so I've looked at normal websites, I've looked at books, and I still don't have all of the information that I need. I think I need some work that is a little bit more academic, some work that is a little bit uh, more reliable, and so I've come to Google Scholar. So you can see at the top here, it's google.com.au, and now what I'm going to be looking for is articles that have been written by uh, PhD students, articles that have been written by uh, really well-educated people, and they're going to have been files that have been looked at by other academics. And so we can rely on these articles far more than we can a BuzzFeed article or something you see on your Facebook feed. So I'm going to just have a look for, well, here we go. I've looked at a few topics before. Insomnia, I've looked at rage, serial killer, I've looked at commercial fishing, sustainability. That must have been last year's topic. Well, let's have a look at insomnia. So we're going to have a look for some examples. And this is what we end up with, this page here. So I want to show you a couple of things. Here, of course, we have the title of the article, and underneath there we have the author, we have the year, and then we also have the website that it's on. But one of the things that I want us to have a look at is this cited by 1647 or cited by 2268 or cited by 2479. What that means is that this piece of work, this one for example, has been referred to by other people, other scientists, other writers, other academics. It's been cited by them 2,268 times. So 2,268 other people or groups of people have seen this work and have said, yes, this is something that we think is true, is valid, and so they refer to it in their own work. And I guess when we're talking about reliability and we want to know whether we can trust the information that we're seeing in the source, the more that a source is referred to or is cited by other work, then we can tell that it is far more reliable. And so what we're going to do is just have a look at this one here, Epidemiology of Insomnia, what we know and what we still need to learn. Now hopefully, I haven't checked this yet, hopefully we're going to be able to access. So what we're going to do is to come across to PDF, academia.edu. Just going to right click and open link in new tab. And let's see what we come up with here. Fingers crossed this works for us. Here we go. Okay. So we've got a 15-page document. It's come from the journal Sleep Medicine Reviews. It's volume 6, number 2. And it was written in 2002. So as far as an up-to-date or the most recent information, 2002 is probably not that recent in terms of insomnia research. So we'll have a look, we'll see what it talks about, but we might find that we need to go and find more recent information. So all I would do at this point, if I was looking at an article like this, is to read this summary here, read this part here. If you think that there is information here that's useful, then we'll keep scrolling. And I would read the introduction, and then I would skip most of this. I'd skip all of this some more. Keep skipping. Then I might start having a look at some socio-demographic determinants, having a look at gender, age, insomnia in the elderly, marital status, income and education, lots of different reasons, lots of factors why people might develop insomnia. We've got some good tables here. If I was looking at insomnia, this would be quite useful, I would have thought. And we keep going. There's actually quite a bit here that would be worth having a read of. But generally, if I'm looking at an article like this, I'd have a look at the conclusions, I'd have a look at what's in the start and the discussion, which is most of what's in this article. And if we have a look at all of the references that they've used, we've got 81. So, it's a well-researched article. It's been cited by a lot of people. So a lot of people have looked at this article and gone, yep, we think the information here is worthwhile. And so I think that if I was doing insomnia, I would probably use this article too. So in fact, we're going to try and reference it now. So I'll just drag that one across over to the side, and we'll have a look at trying to do a journal article reference. So we're going to assume that we're doing this in the bibliography, and let's have a look. So our author here is a guy called Maurice M. Ohayon. I assume that's how you pronounce it. So we're going to go Ohayon M full stop, and then we know that it's written in 2002, full stop, and then we need the title. So Epidemiology of Insomnia. Help if I could spell it correctly, what we know and what we still need to learn. Okay. Now, this one is the title, but I'm just going to put it within some inverted commas there, because what we're actually going to put in italics is the magazine, or the journal itself, which is Sleep Medicine Reviews. So we've got this information up the top, Sleep Medicine Reviews, Volume 6, Number 2. So we're just going to make reference to all of that there. Number 2. And then, because in most of these journals, these articles are only one part of the journal. So we've got the page numbers there, pages 97 to 111. So I'm just going to put PP 97 to 111. Because we've accessed it from Google as well, we're also just going to put shift, comma, just put the link into, copy, and paste. It's a fairly long thing there. Accessed 16th February 2018. Okay. Now, that there is going to be how we reference the journal article. It's a fairly long reference there, only because that link is so long. So I'm just going to have to run with that. When we make the reference in the footnotes, we probably won't put that whole link there. We'll just use what we've got up here in the page number. But there you go. That's how you reference a journal article.